I react. We can do reactive and whatever other stuff.
I got notes.
He's got notes, folks.
He's got notes.
Are we not live on Twitch yet?
No, we're live right now.
Why aren't we showing up? Oh my gosh, an old video with me with short hair. Oh my gosh, this is from years back when we used to do it on your couch.
Oh, those were the days.
Those were the days.
Our younger days when we could get away with doing it on the couch.
Hey, there we go. Now I can see.
Here we go. Okay, I'm going to play the thing then. It's not playing yet. Stop it. You're scaring me.
Oh, okay. So then I'm just silently monkeying in.
Welcome to Pro Football Juice with your hosts, Nick and Jesse.
Oh gosh. Oh hey, Juice Nation.
Hey, everybody.
This is one of those weeks where you're gonna want to watch us on Twitch. Yes, Mike is here and responded quickly. Jesse, remember the video you made after you stopped casting from the couch?
I do remember that. It was called Pro Football Juice by myself. Because it had been a long time since we broadcasted. So I made that video or whatever.
I remember being very impressed.
It was very fun. It was a fun thing.
So hello, Juice Nation. Jesse, how are you?
I'm doing great. Nick, how are you doing?
I'm doing splendidly. Michael.
Fantastic.
How are you?
Michael.
Michael?
How are you doing, Michael?
Michael,
speak to me.
Michael! All right.
Someone call the cops. There's something wrong with Michael.
I think he peaced out,
Whoa.
bro.
Jeez, dude. Well, insta-cool over there. What
I
happened?
know. I just found these sunglasses in my toolkit. I think I'm digging them. Mike's doing well.
Thanks.
Thanks, boys. You're welcome, John, bro.
Thanks for checking in, Mike. We were scared, and now we're not anymore.
Yeah, there is a delay.
Mike, what are you? There always is. Mike, what are you drinking, bro? And anybody else out there in the Juice Nation? Is anybody else out there? And if so, what are you drinking? I just need to know, man. I need to know. Sam Adam Cold Snap for Michael. Nicholas, what are you drinking?
Oh, me? Oh, okay. So fun story. I like telling the story. So I even took a photo of the bottle because I have a person on my team that also drinks bourbon, and we like to talk about our bourbon drinking from time to time. So I was at Hy-Vee yesterday, and I was about this far. I was about an inch left on the bottle of bourbon that I had. So I was thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need bourbon for tonight, for a couple glasses tonight, and I'm gonna podcast tomorrow. So Scott's on the H2O from Buzz.com. Fantastic. Callback from earlier. I love it. Anyway, so I was at Hy-Vee and I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna need bourbon for the podcast tomorrow. I was there to get chicken, so I went to the bourbon aisle Hy-Vee, which I do not love.
There's a child. Hello?
Oh, there's a child? So Jesse checked on a child. So I'm going to just keep going with the story because, I mean.
Which one?
This one that was very wiggly.
I didn't know you had a wiggly tooth.
Oh, little boys. That voice is so
that's awesome.
I'm doing the tooth fairy tomorrow.
Okay. Sounds good. Congratulations. Love you.
Mike mentioned the callback from earlier with no further explanation. So Jesse, Mike, Scott, and I all have a text thread together where we talk about sports-related things. And that's pretty much all it is. It's sports-related things. We can't talk about video game-related things because Scott won't buy a computer. So we talk about we talk about football-related things. So Jesse recommended Scott buy a computer. And then Scott's like, I have no idea where to start to look for a computer. Google is an option, Scott. Anyway, so Jesse decided to send him links of check here, look here, which fucking hilarious text, by the way. I'm like trying to cook up this deliciously gourmet pasta with homemade from scratch sauce because I'm awesome.
Ooh.
And Jesse is like sending butts.com URLs or boobs.com. I opened the boobs.com one because I had a curiosity to see maybe this boobs.com website was a computer website that like this computer business had. They bought the domain boobs.com because it was available. And I was like, fuck, this would be the best business ever. I would buy something from there. But then I opened it and it was just a, like an X videos type thing. And I was drawn in. I almost burned my pasta, but I didn't. So then just kept going with that. Scott got all rock hard. Mike was suggesting some things. And now we're here. And then there was a callback.
Nick taking a piss and swiping Scott. Oh, fantastic. Oh, by the way, that was my daughter who came down here, and that's why I wanted to cease things immediately. Cease talking immediately. But she lost a tooth, so she's going to do the tooth fairy stuff tomorrow.
Oh, nice. How much do you think the tooth fairy is going to bring her? Like $80?
No, probably 4/4 American.
Oh, shit. You should try Canadian, bro.
I don't deal in loonies or toonies, bro. But yeah, so for probably like historically speaking, they get about 4/4 American and a couple of chocolate coins.
Oh,
which is a new twist on an old favorite.
Yeah, it's like a way for them to lose more teeth by eating the chocolate.
Yep.
And not brushing their teeth, but I imagine they brush their teeth because you guys are good parents, and they every time I've seen them, they haven't been covered in filth. So I figured they have good hygiene.
Yeah, we do our best. It's probably not the best. It's probably not the best, but we do our best.
Yeah.
And the tooth. And Scott is asking if the tooth fairy is accounting for inflation. They are not. It's about the same deals I had when I was a wee one. Oh, hey, and it's not it's a pillow. It's a tooth pillow now that you hang on the doorknob.
What?
Not underneath their pillow.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's shaped like a tooth.
Jesse, what are you drinking?
Oh, yeah. Bush apple. Bush apple.
Oh, bush. You're gonna have bush apple for like the rest of your life, man. Like between all the bush apple that I got you and the bush apple that Mike got you, you're gonna have bush apple for at least 6 to 12 months.
I don't think so, but I'm about 3/4 of the way through.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Not that much, but I have enough, and I'm gonna make it through winter thanks to you guys. So I much appreciated. So I packed this one and then 2 small ones, and that's what I'm drinking tonight.
Yeah, man.
God, it's so good. If I had a kegerator still, I would definitely have a keg of that stuff. If they made it. I don't even know if they make that kegs of that.
You could get a kegerator. Maybe you could find one on that Goodwill site.
No, I already had one and I didn't use it, so that it's over with. I'm onto a new obsession now.
What's that?
Namely like arcade machines and now that virtual pinball machine I saw, and Mega Touch machines. I'm trying to really tap into my nerd side and get some of that stuff going. DIY.
Yeah, why not, man? Why not? Are you having much luck? Having fun with it?
I'm having fun with it, but not much luck.
Oh. Hey, but you're still having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Did I so we gamed last night.
I wasn't there last night.
2 nights, man, this week has been so. I was talking to Mike about it earlier I think it was yesterday. That this week, every week anymore, feels like a month long. But did I tell you about all the Zeppelin records that I bought the other day?
You said you bought some, but you didn't tell us which ones.
Oh, man. So I bought Zeppelin 3 because I wanted Gallows Pole.
That's a fantastic album.
I bought Presents
Okay.
I bought Physical Graffiti,
Yep. Obviously.
Houses of the Holy,
Yep. That's a
and
good one.
and Coda.
Coda.
Coda's
Yeah.
the only one that I don't really know anything about.
Coda and Presence are later ones,
Yeah.
but not as well known ones. House of the
Presence
Holy
has-
is right after the four, right after four. So that one's a little bit more. Is that the one with the ocean on it? No,
No,
no, because that's on
but
2, I think.
so Presence has Nobody's Fault But Mine, and that's pretty much the only yes, like it's the only reason why I bought it. Like I love that song. I love
Oh,
it so
dude.
much.
Achilles' Last Stand is money on that.
Yeah,
That's a good song. That's a good tune on that. Let's see.
but there was a 4-pack on eBay.
Oh, it's only
with a
7.
lot of those.
Oh, really? That's pretty sweet. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the only ones I really know on that album are Achilles' Last Stand and Nobody's Fault But Mine.
Mhm.
And then let me see Coda now. Now I gotta look up Coda. 'Cause-
I'm just excited to. We've been since we have an office down with the record player, and I messed with the cables, so now the record player is working again,
Oh.
right? So
I'm
we've
gonna.
been in a record. So I'm excited to get the Zeppelin shit to just ring through the house.
Okay, here we go. It's a weaker album, but I Can't Quit You Baby is awesome. I want to say maybe Ozone Baby's good, but like Bonzo's Montreux is really good because it's like a drum solo. Because their John Bonham's nickname was Bonzo, and Poor Tom is kind of fun, and those are the ones I like on there.
Have you heard the
That's my review.
Have you heard the Led Zeppelin BBC Sessions?
Yes, I have it.
I want that on vinyl, but I can't find it for under $200.
Well, the problem with that one is like the Immigrant Song version on that album is like his singing is just out of tune. And
I
you're
like
just
the
like,
bluesiness though. I like the bluesiness of what I've heard. Like I've heard the first 7 songs on it.
yeah.
They're all just like really good.
Okay.
Really good.
Physical Graffiti, Custard Pie is good. In My Time of Dying, Trampled Underfoot's good. In the Light is good. Boogie with Stew I really like. The Rover I really like. Wait a second. Is Houses of the Holy a song on Physical Graffiti? That's weird. Kashmir, obviously. Bon Voyeur. Yeah, those are my favorites there. There's a lot of good ones on that one, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited, man.
Now I gotta look up Houses of the Holy. Oh, God. Oh, the song remains the same. Over the Hills and Far Away. Dancing Days.
Yeah, I think I'll have.
Dire
I think I
Nature,
still need
if you're into it.
Zeppelin 2 because I've got Zeppelin 1 and 4 right now. So I think I still need Zeppelin 2.
I was right. The ocean is on Houses of the Holy.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the cover. Sorry,
And-
man.
And No Quarter. What?
I thought you were talking about the cover.
Of Houses of the Holy?
Yeah, I thought you were like, is that the one with the ocean? I thought you were talking about the cover. My bad.
Oh, no. The Ocean, the song, which is great. That one's like a weird rock formation with naked ladies on it or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello,
Which is
Bill. William.
Oh, I don't think the viewers at home can't see Bill. Oh, there's an ear because the chat window is covered.
Oh.
Well, oh, there he is.
Oh, do you think we should talk about football?
Beery. Yes. I'm thinking
We're
about
talking
trying to.
like
Yeah,
Zeppelin.
I'm trying to think. I'm thinking about getting into vinyl a little bit.
It's fun, man. Nice. There's something about having I like so I bought my record player from a guy on Craigslist who restored them. So it's a record player from the 80s that's been restored. And because I had this old radio from my dad, and this thing's from the 80s, like the speakers are from the 80s, the set's from the 80s. So I was like, fuck yeah, dude, let's put this all together. And there's something about playing records on that setup. I don't think it necessarily sounds better than me connecting to like the Bluetooth surround sound, but just something about it. Like I just love the feel. I love putting the record on and like the cracks and pops. I just love it. I love it so much. And I don't know what it is. but like I'm productive when I'm working and doing on stuff. I did editing. Worked on editing lessons over the weekend while listening to records, and it's just great. So like I'm trying to get more to my library, so I have a more of a collection to show. Oh my God, Bill just took your glasses off.
He sure did. And then he minimized everything on my screen.
Cats are assholes, man. Oh, I just noticed that we went black on
we're still
Twitch.
we're still live, I think.
Goddamn cat, man.
Hello, Boo.
Cat man.
Oh, here. Riff for a second.
What should I riff about, bro?
Well, I don't give a shit.
I was just riffing about fucking records because, like, I'm just talking the majority of the time. Michael, Scott, how are you guys doing? We're here with Nick. I'm just gonna talk randomly. I guess Mike, you were involved in lessons, so I was editing lessons on Saturday. Because fuck it, I need to finish that goddamn thing. And for those of you who don't know, Lessons is a short film that I made a few years back. And because of COVID and losing audio and corrupt editing files, it has taken me a very long time to get committed to actually editing it, because it's really it's just discouraging. And then but this past weekend I finally got back into it, and it's kind of fun. Scott just said Nick was struggling to as a solo act, and I would, Scott. I play much better. I work much better off people. You guys are all getting a very good glimpse of how I am in my team's daily stand-ups, where nobody talks and I just ramble into a hole. Oh my God! Thank God Jesse's back.
So, I got this AC/DC Bonfire box set.
CDs?
Yeah, CDs.
Why?
I just grabbed these because they were there. But this is the main thing. Led Zeppelin 4-disc greatest hits set. Comes with a book that has a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Now, here's what I have for... This is what I have for vinyl, okay? And I got all of this except for one at an estate sale for like $10. This one's like the one I didn't get.
God!
Was Eddie Murphy.
Can you come over and bring that with you?
Lionel Richie, Can't Slow Down, featuring All Night Long, Stuck on You, Hello. Give me a fucking break here. This one, which I believe is Cat Stevens. No, it's James Taylor. James Taylor.
So
I haven't looked at these for a long time. Soft Cell, which it has Tainted Love on it.
okay, that's a good one.
Actually, it looks like it's an EP. It only has Tainted Love, and then Where Did Our Love You? Weird, I didn't know that. Eye of the Tiger by Survivor.
This is like the worst record collection I've ever seen.
Monty Python's The Meaning of Life.
What?
Yeah. I think it's the soundtrack. Asia.
I have an Asia record. Oh, that's great.
This one has no songs that I recognize on it. Steve Miller Band Greatest Hits.
I have that same record.
Except for it's empty.
What?
Because one of my old roommates made it into a bowl for change in the oven.
What?
Yeah, what you do is you put a bowl and you put a record on it and it melts down into the bowl shape, and then you have a bowl shaped record that you can put change in and stuff.
But it's a waste of a good record.
Quiet Riot.
Are we going through your whole record collection right now?
Yeah, there's not that many.
Okay, no, that's fine. I was just curious.
Neil Young, Crazy Horse, Live Rust.
Okay, is that a live Neil Young record then?
Yes, it is.
I would be interested in listening to that sometime if you don't mind lending it out.
No. Three Dog Night.
Was that no, you can't lend it out, or no,
Exactly.
you don't mind? Oh, okay.
No, I'm not lending it out. Laurel and Hardy, Natural High. It's a comedy
What?
album.
Why? Why?
Why not, dude? Jethro Tull,
Okay, that's fine. What's Jethro Tull?
I don't know.
Oh.
Kiss Alive 2, not Alive 1, Alive 2.
Why do you have these?
I got them at an estate sale. They were super cheap.
Okay.
The Who Are You?
Okay.
Which is in its original plastic.
Oh, sorry,
the-
that tickled me.
The Worst of
Comedic.
Jefferson Airplane.
What?
The Worst of Jefferson Airplane. It's their greatest hits album.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Somebody to Love, White Rabbit. Give me a break.
Yeah, Jefferson Airplane's fantastic.
ZZ Top, Trace Hombres.
Okay. Hold on, Jesse. Before I forget, just the pure comedic timing you had of with the original plastic and the dead space where it just dangled, fucking tickled me. Like, my God, holy shit!
My second Three Dog Night album. Bad Company.
Oh, nice.
Company. Oh, and this one's sweet. Freaking Joe Cocker.
Yeah.
It's got Midnight Rider on it. He did a version of Midnight Rider. Awesome.
It's probably not very good.
Deep Purple.
Eh.
This one might have also been a sacrifice to the bull god. It is. It's just the thing. Kiss Destroyer.
Man, I can't believe you have 2 Kiss records.
And the Creme de la Creme.
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin 4. This is the one that really got me to even get that stack of stuff. I'm like,
oh, it's because it's got When the Levee Breaks on it, man. That record is fucking great.
I had to make sure it was in there.
Scott is asking if the estate did this estate acquire these records from other estate sales?
Possibly. You can never tell. I like to I like collecting certain things, and I'm afraid that the fact that I found that Eddie Murphy Party All the Time record at Goodwill is gonna send me in a long, dark, deep hole of collecting vinyl, and I don't even have a record player.
Yeah. I understand. I could not bring all the records that I have out here because they're just too many. Because I'm kind of the same way. Like it's the same thing with the action figures and stuff. Like you get caught up in something, and it's very fun to find these things and to buy these things for what you think is a good price, and then you have everything. And yes, yeah. It's just fun to get. I hear you, man. He's pointing to his jerseys and his Funkos.
Yeah, and now
he's pulling out Legos. Yeah, that's right. Your Legos, your sick ass Legos, man. What is that one? You got a ship?
It's a ship in a bottle.
Man, that's great. Are you gonna do these, or are you gonna resell them?
I'm gonna do them for sure.
Excellent.
That ship in a bottle one blew my friggin' mind.
Yeah, I'm curious how that looks when you're done. Is the bottle Legos as well?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Clear Legos?
Yeah, it's just like a clear. There's I think there's 4 of them. I think there's 4 pieces.
Show me that again.
No, there's more than 4. Can you see it?
Yeah. Oh my God, I cannot wait to see this completed.
It's even got a little cork made of Legos, little stopper made of Legos. It's called the Leviathan. Oh man, there's a lot of cool little details on this.
Man, that's neat. Legos is I even looked. I was at Target the other day. And which, by the way, I'm pretty sure I was the only person in all of Target wearing a mask, because when you're in Iowa, apparently you're dumb at a store. Anyway, so I decided to swing by the Lego section because I was curious. I was like, maybe I'll see something that I want to buy or whatever. And I did not. I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to go online to buy the ones that really are interesting for adults.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've seen some of the Marvel mask ones that have like light up eyes and shit, and like I've thought about those just because that seems fucking cool.
Yeah.
But the car and piano ones that you and Mike have and Larry, those things seem fucking cool. And I want to find a 68 Chevelle version of the Lego set.
There was a yeah, like the only ones that I would have considered buying, I bought the 60s Batman show Batmobile, 1966 I believe.
Yeah.
And it was in between, it was between that and the 80s or that 89 Batman cowl that was on a stick. And I didn't get that one because the one that I kind of wanted was Adam West's cowl on a stick, but that one was like $20 more.
Worth it.
Anyway,
all right.
We've gone halfway through this.
Can you riff for a minute and a half while I go refill my beverage? Okay. Ow, I hit a chair.
He did it. So, fellas and ladies out there, I would like to know, Michael, have you seen, you have a Mustang Lego set, but what, is it the old school Mustang or is it a newer one? What is it? I can't remember. And does anyone else have any cool Legos? Scott, do you have any cool Legos, Scott? I would like to know about them, Scott, if you would. If you'd tell me about them. Old school 68 GT. Okay, I just found one online that you might be interested in. But let me see what it is first.
Hello.
Whoa! He yelled.
I'm back, brother.
He's yelling. Look at your chat.
Okay.
I'm
looking.
It's a 1960s Ford Mustang GT, is what I found. But it was on Amazon, so you probably had the same one.
Ooh, this is a Chevelle 70 Chevelle. Shit, man. Did you just like look this up? Just man, you're cool. Well done.
I literally just like Googled Chevelle Legos, and I found that one.
Jesse. Yeah, Scott has a White House Lego set that Chris, our brother.
I've seen that one. Those are sweet.
And yeah, Scott, you should build it. You would really warm Chris's heart, which is normally cold and callous.
Indeed. What did you what type of Chevelle did you want? I forget.
A 68 Chevelle, because my uncle had a 68 Chevelle.
I found a 69.
Hey, send it.
Oh yeah, you know I will, buddy.
All right, we've got to be what you said halfway through the podcast, and I don't think we've talked about one thing football related.
We have not. For the record, we have
not. There's some stuff to talk about too.
Put it in a fish tank. He's asking where he should put his White House Lego set. I'm like, you should get some fish, put the White House inside of the fish tank.
Yeah.
And then let them swim in and out of the White House.
Yeah, Scott, you can commission me to build you a wooden display stand, and it'll be almost top notch because, I drink and smoke while I do these things. So
I'm really liking the idea of this fish tank because then you can name the fish presidents' names.
But there's no way a Lego set can hold up in a fish tank, right?
Why not?
I don't know. Oh, the Jaguars are gonna hire Doug Peterson. You heard it first, Juice Nation.
Oh man, breaking news. Who said it? Who'd you read it from?
Schefter.
Don't tell me Schefter. God, that freaking weasel.
Jacksonville will hire former Super Bowl winning coach as its next head coach, Doug Peterson. Okay. You know what? I think that's a good hire. Why not? I think that's a good hire. Fuck it.
Yeah, fine. You know what? You know what though? You know what, Nick?
No.
I got some beef with Adam Schefter. I used to love Adam Schefter when he was on NFL Network. I loved him. He was awesome. He was in the know. He had all the breaking news. He was a cool fella. He went to ESPN, and I think they stole his soul because this motherfucker breaks any news he can, and he breaks it in times that he knows is going to get the most attention, even if it takes away from other things that are going on, like the draft
Yeah.
or something.
He's a journalist.
Yeah, but he's also a weasel. He's a little weaselly penis. But so
That's most journalists.
yeah, but like what really turned me on him was his Tom Brady thing. When he broke the news that Tom Brady was going to retire.
Yeah, it should have been Brady.
Yeah, could you not let the guy who's the best football player of all time break the news that he's going to retire after whatever? How many seasons was it?
22.
22 seasons. Can you at least let him do it himself? And then there was this
that's
whole
a good
fiasco
point.
where it's like, well, I haven't decided yet. I haven't done this. I haven't done that. And then, he comes out a day later and says, yeah, I retired. And it's kind of lackluster. And I was like, dude, just let him fucking announce it. You don't have to be on top of absolutely everything all the time.
Yeah, but like
That was, that was a
I'm-
shiesty little move.
I'm pretty sure this guy gets rock hard off being the inside NFL guy or the guy to find out things first.
Well,
So
that's
like,
what they pay him for.
yeah, he like had to be the first one to break it because he even, excuse me, he even did like a tweet of like all basically he kept his receipts of people talking shit about him breaking the news. So like, yeah, he is a doucheball. It's a 2-for-1 though.
I think they're still
Mike-
talking about the fish tank.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
First of all, a fish tank is doable because you can build a fish tank inside of your wall, so that
Yeah,
you
but
can
I've
see
always
through
been
the
curious-
so you can see through the wall, and there's fish tank in 2 rooms. Then
But I've always been curious when you do the fish tank in the wall, how do you clean the fish tank?
you never do.
But
You just don't.
you need to.
That's why you get those little snail things and plop them in there.
Oh man, it's not as easy as you think.
Oh yeah, you just drop a little friggin' snails in there and they clean the whole goddamn thing.
Really,
They live for
I
that
think-
shit.
maybe it's just because I was bad at it, but I think having fish is I think having fish is a lot more complicated than people lead on because it was a lot of work for me and I was really glad to get rid of them. I did not kill them. We found they went back to Dan.
Oh, they were
It's just a
Dan's?
lot of work. Yeah, Dan, you.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he's my assistant director for pretty much everything.
You mean Dan W?
No, he's that guy works for me.
Yeah. I don't know who Dan U is then.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
All right, thanks, Mike. Mike validated my hard work.
Yeah,
It
I know,
is
who
a lot
Dan,
hard.
I know
Like-
who I know who Dan is. You said work with, and it threw me off. I know.
Well, I
you're
mean, like, yeah, I mean, filming is a lot of work, Jesse.
No, but you said
Not all of us
assistant-
Can just
when you said-
act me in front of the fucking camera.
when you said assistant director, I was thinking like a position in the hospital. Like I wasn't thinking about
No, I
like,
get it.
the
Yeah.
film side of things. God.
I like really wish Emily was here for that. Not everybody can act and just be in front of the camera thing because she would have not enjoyed that comment
Why?
because I basically just made it seem like it's acting isn't really anything. What is that? Are you getting a phone call?
You see that?
No. It's flushed out, bro. Can't see it.
It's Larry. Take it.
Larificus.
Larry, what's up?
The great Larificus.
Not much. You busy?
Yeah. Why?
Oh shit. Well, I'll let you get to whatever. If I see you online later.
What's happening? Do you need my help?
Jesse's
Are you at a restaurant?
on the phone with a buddy of ours.
Are you outside?
Anyway, so
Do you need my help with something? Are you sure?
the Niners lost in the NFC Championship game. I was fascinated.
Okay, because you don't usually call me.
Because I really thought.
Is there something special going on?
I don't know if I should keep talking or not.
All right. Well, we're podcasting right now. Oh, Mike says hi, and
I say hi too,
Nick
Larry.
said hi. Yeah, but we are going to be online probably after this. I'd say probably. Let's see. We got about half an hour left. So
I think 10 o'clock.
Oh well, it's live. You're live on the podcast, so this is fantastic. Wait, tell everyone hi. Wait a second.
He's gonna turn the speaker on. Here we go.
Okay, now tell everyone hi.
I don't want to.
Come on, Larry. Juice Nation wants to know what's going on.
All right, for all of the hot chicks that are following you, which is
None.
yeah. Hi.
Hey, Larry, do you have a joke that you want to say on the podcast?
Oh God.
No, I can't tell any jokes that are out there in perpetuity on the internet.
He's got a government job. All right, dude. I'll tell. Well, if you're gonna be around in about half an hour, then yeah, we'll be on then. All right, dude. Later.
This is such a weird podcast. I don't even know what's going on. Okay, I want to go back to this thing. Okay, the NFC Championship game, the Niners played the Rams. Scott, we know your take, but you hopefully should be a little bit more sober now because I'm pretty sure you were fucked up on Sunday, which I get. I would be the same way. So, okay, for a good portion of the game, I would say like one quarter of the game. Fuck. 1.5 quarters of the game, the Rams wanted to win. 2.5 quarters of the game, I thought the Niners wanted to win. Up until 5 minutes until the end of the game, I really thought the Niners were going to win because they just seemed like they wanted to win the game more than the Rams. And then all of a sudden, not anymore. The Niners just didn't seem to want to win anymore, and the Rams really wanted to win that game. And it was just a complete change. It was fucking weird, man. It was just like they were just like, nah, we decided we don't want to win this game. The Rams enjoy this fucking Super Bowl. Like, it was weird. It was weird. They couldn't stop anybody on third down, but then they did. They like locked the Rams down on third down throughout the whole third quarter. It was a weird game. Like the Niners, it was weird. It was weird.
It was a good game though.
It was. They were both great games.
Debo cried, and I felt sad. But OBJ was there to console him, so that was nice.
Debo is really good.
I still don't think that he should have been in All Pro instead of Justin Jefferson, and you'll never convince me otherwise.
I don't know if I'd be able to convince you or not, but I just he can do pretty much everything. He's just really good.
Oh yeah, I agree.
So Scott said it's because Shanahan didn't go for the win after McVay blew his last time out.
Okay, this is interesting because he's back on blaming Shanahan, which we made a point to note that he did not blame Shanahan when he was drunk.
But that's also a good point. Like, they did not run the ball as much as I feel like it should have. They should have.
You know what? The same can be said about Kansas City in the Kansas City game. Because Cincinnati was known for giving up a boatload of 5.9 yards per carry for running backs, and they decided to not run it when they should have.
Yeah.
And they lost, and Cincinnati's in, so good for them.
Yeah, I really want Cincinnati to win this Super Bowl.
Well, I am a little bit vested in this Super Bowl now. First, I said earlier in the season that the Rams could be a good team and they could go to the playoffs, and they are in the Super Bowl now. 2, their offensive coordinator is probably going to be our new head coach. So I kind of have to be a little biased, I guess,
Yeah.
towards him.
Yeah. Oh, see you, Bill. Oh, so okay, this is really random, but I got a GIF texted me today, and I won't give any context to it. But like this, I don't wonder if it'll show up. This was the GIF that was texted to me today.
Why?
It was an example of texts of GIFs that couldn't be sent to me over Teams while working. So this individual texted it to me.
But why?
Because of my political beliefs, I guess.
So
it upset me, and I documented it for work-related reasons.
Really?
You shouldn't send that shit around for work. Anyway, like that it just pissed me off. Like yeah. Those who don't know, who couldn't see it, it was a GIF of something really stupid and Brandon related. So anyway, so okay, Jesse, how do you feel about the Vikings not going with Harbaugh? Because we texted about it last night a little bit, and I'm curious now. Like now that you've had a day since,
I've read up on it. I've read both sides of the coin. Right. I've read about people who are just pissed. I've read articles about people who are who didn't want him in the first place, who think we're better off now. So I've seen both views and both arguments. There are some people that are livid that they didn't get Harbaugh. And now here's the situation. It turns out that what happened was they had like 9-hour interviews with people, right? They had like a 9-hour interview with what's his face, that the defensive coordinator for the Giants, and thank God we didn't get him because the Giants defense was so good. No. But apparently Kevin O'Connell, who is the rumored front runner, had an awesome interview, came in, blew him away, interviewed really well. Harbaugh came into the interview thinking that the only thing that he had to do is show up and he would get the job. Like he basically came in there with the attitude, it's like, here I am, give me the job. I don't, I'm going to, I've already got it basically, so where do I sign? Kind of, and they didn't have that in mind. The Vikings wanted to interview him and get what he wanted to do, with the team. And so he wasn't prepared, and just treated the interview like a joke, basically. And the Vikings.
Well, there were the reports that were coming out before he even got there, saying that Harbaugh was acting as if he was going to get this job.
Yeah, right, exactly. So I don't know if and Mike said that's the quickest way to bomb an interview. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if he bombed it or they just were so impressed with this Kevin O'Connell guy, because apparently going into that meeting, he was the front runner for the coach for the hire for the coach. Harbaugh came in, didn't impress him, so he remained the front runner, and they went with him instead of going with Harbaugh. Now, I am glad that it was a choice for the Vikings, and Harbaugh just didn't come in there and be like, nah.
Yeah.
But other people will be livid, and I'm afraid that this whole Harbaugh fiasco is going to make it so that a lot of Vikings fans aren't even going to give this new coach a shot. He's hated already. We should have had Harbaugh. And that's probably going to follow him his entire career. We could have had Harbaugh, unless he's successful. And he's another one of those young McVay tree coaches who are very popular right now, but to be honest, they're all in the playoffs and in the Super Bowl, besides Andy Reid, of course. but they've had success, and he's 36. Our new GM is somewhat analytics driven. He's 40, right? He's my age, and he's done a lot more with his life than I have. And I don't know. There's always going to be. It sucks. It really kind of sucks for this new guy. If it is going to be O'Connell, it sucks that he's always going to have this hanging over his head if he's not successful, because he's never called plays, apparently, and he's never had a head coaching job. So it's a tough sled.
I'm pretty negative on the Rams, and I like when I got the notification that Harbaugh was out, I was like straight up bummed for you and for the Vikings, because I do think Harbaugh's a really good coach, and I think any team would be really lucky to have Harbaugh. So I guess I would have had the same mentality as Harbaugh, thinking that he had the job going there. But like my only fear with the Rams, with anybody who leaves with the Rams have never really not had superstars on their team. So it's just like, of course you're going to be able to coach or offensive coordinate a number of superstars. Like, you just have great talent on your team. I would be more impressed with a person who took a team of people that have like no name talent on it to far into the playoffs. That's why like the Denver's new head coach, Nathaniel something, I don't think that's a really super smart hire. He's only had to coach Aaron Rodgers. I mean, what the fuck? Unless they got him to bring in Aaron Rodgers. But I also like the fact of young coaches getting hired, because I like the young idea. It's like, that's something the NFL is doing that the government doesn't do, because the government loves these old fuckers. But the NFL one, the new younger coaches is fun. Yes, I did a dig at the government because it's fun.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, and I was before Harbaugh was even in this whole mess. Named like Todd Bowles and Raheem Morris were thrown around, and I was like, oh no, let's not just recycle an old head coach.
Yeah.
If we're gonna do it, like, get one of these young guys, get like take a chance on them. But like, then
Kellen
Harbaugh,
Moore maybe.
What's that?
Kellen Moore maybe.
No, not Kellen Moore.
Take him.
But
here's
the thing though, like, the Vikings have a talented offense.
Yeah.
You said like their team has a very talented offense already, but so do we. So if he can take some of those concepts and apply them to our team, I don't know, maybe we could be good. The defense is a big problem, though. And that's the thing with Harbaugh. Harbaugh brings in, there's a chance that Harbaugh could have brought in, like, Vic Fangio to be the defensive coordinator. And that would have been fantastic, because he took a Bears squad. And the whole reason he got a head coaching job in the first place is because his dominance as the Bears defense as a defensive coordinator.
Well, he was also the defensive coordinator for the Niners when they were at one point. If I believe, Scott can correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I thought he was the Niners defensive coordinator.
Yeah, with Harbaugh.
Yeah, I thought that's why you were making those Vic Fangio comments.
Yes, it is why.
Okay.
And Harbaugh could have brought him in, and now maybe Vic Fangio. I'm not sure if he has a job, but maybe there's a chance that. The new GM can also bring him in, because
Scott,
he had ties to Harbaugh. He has ties to Vic Fangio too. I don't know.
So because Scott loves the government, Scott rebutted, said, "Last check, we don't hold public elections for private NFL franchises." But yeah, same.
Maybe we should, with the new Dan Snyder stuff coming out and the Brian Flores suing the NFL.
Ooh, what new Dan Snyder stuff?
Oh, you didn't hear about new Dan Snyder stuff?
No, last I knew it was the stupid Commanders new name.
Oh yeah, we should probably talk about that too. But like, not long after they renamed the Washington football team the Washington Commanders, who are already been called the Washington Commies because of their red and white or red and yellow colors, or partially that, and because it's hilarious. But Dan Snyder has as many as 6 new sexual harassment cases on his hands because at least 6 or as many as 6, I'm not sure, I varied stories, people have come out with new sexual harassment allegations towards him, including the marketing manager for the team. I think the person was a former marketing manager and cheerleader for the team. At least one of the people. So yeah, he is still a piece of garbage, and it's not like that's gone away. But yeah, that's just the way it is. Are you what are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear you, and you weren't saying anything. You freaked me out. What's
No,
going on
that's
with this why is this text thread throwing up?
no. I was listening to you, but then I was also responding to his text. That's fucking fantastic, especially since it came out the day after the Commanders release. I hate that they're new. So like, I'm a Cowboys fan, so like I don't like the Washington football team anyway. But the Washington football team had a really great opportunity, like to come up with a just badass name. And they went with the fucking Commanders.
Yeah.
Which sounds like something a group of school children would come up with.
And it's the former name of the San Antonio Commanders of the AAF from 2019. They couldn't come up with a better name than what San Antonio came up with for their AAF team, which did not last the season. It did not last a season.
Just keep Washington football team. Like,
yeah, that's better than the Commanders. I mean, why didn't they make them the Stallions? If they're going to steal from the AAF, they should have been the Stallions. Everybody knows that.
I don't get it. It's just lame. I was disappointed.
They should have called themselves the Washington Salt Lake Stallions. That's what I
like
would
it.
have gone with.
The WSL, WSLS, yeah.
The whistles. The whistles. The whistles. They could have called them the whistles. Because they play from whistle to whistle. I don't know. It was a hype. That was a hype video for them. So yeah, that was a lot of stuff. Brian Flores is suing the NFL, Denver, Miami, and who's the other team? I can't remember.
Denver, Miami, and
Houston?
no, because they're in the running for Houston.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's his news.
New York.
The Jets.
The Giants.
Oh, anyway, he's suing them for sham interviews regarding the Rooney Rule and for offering him $100,000 to tank games when he was the head coach of the Dolphins. And he also got complaints from the owner that the higher-ups were upset that he was winning games because it was hurting their playoff status. Also, he was texted by Bill Belichick before he even interviewed with the Bills, or was it the Giants?
The Giants.
Giants, saying that looks like you're the one that they're going to choose for the job. And it turns out that Bill Belichick was trying to text Brian Dable. Yeah, was trying to text Brian Dable, and Brian Flores was like, "What are you talking about, man? I haven't even interviewed. Were you trying to text this guy?" And Belichick is like, "Oh yeah, sorry about that." I wonder if Belichick is trying to get him busted without getting him busted.
So I read this I read this article that was it was like, I'm not into conspiracy theories, but like, what if Bill Belichick sent that text knowing it was to Flores to bring down the NFL because of this rule? And I'm just like, I'm all into that one because I want to believe that Belichick knew what he was doing because the NFL is a dirty business. Like, I think it'd be great.
I love the idea that he would do that, but there's also the chance that he's just an old man with a cell phone. You know, but maybe that's the perfect cover story. Sorry, yeah. I'm an old man with a cell phone.
I would think like this article that I read, like they point out that you would think Bill Belichick would be smarter than that.
Yeah, you'd think. Like, because he's one of the greatest coaches of all time.
He's the greatest coach of all time.
But just because he's the greatest coach of all time doesn't mean he can use his cell phone. But I've heard of him texting and calling a lot of other people, and I've never heard of him texting or calling someone else on accident.
Yeah. And then admitting, be like, fuck, I messed this up. My bad.
But he only did that when Flores texted him back and said, I don't have my interview yet. What did you mean to send this to this person?
Yeah,
And
so
he's
this
like,
article that I
yeah.
read was talking about how, like, Belichick worded his shit where if anybody knew who Belichick was, they would know to ask that, are you sure you're texting the right person? And then Belichick was just like, oh no. I was like, I hope this conspiracy theory is real because it's fucking awesome.
Here's a great conspiracy theory. Flores, no, Belichick hears about the Dable. Is it Brian Dable?
Dable or Gable, one of those three.
But that's who it is, though, is that guy. Anyway,
Yeah.
Belichick hears about this, is friends with Flores, is pissed off about it because it's bullshit. He buys a burner phone and calls Flores up and says, "Hey, this is bullshit. Do you want to fucking bust him?" And Flores is like, "Hell yeah." So then Belichick busts that phone in half, and then he sends him a text.
Sorry.
It says send him a text. So and then he sends him that text and says, "Hey, oh sorry, looks like you got that." And he's like, "What?" And because Flores is like, "Oh, did you mean to send this to Brian Daigle and not me? Because I Brian Flores have not interviewed yet. So how could I have the job?" How could they have already chosen their candidate when they have not interviewed me yet?
Yeah. I feel like right now any team would be lucky to have Brian Flores as a head coach. I
wanted Brian Flores.
Yeah, I do not understand why he is not a head coach. I don't know. The NFL sucks. We've had a lot in our chat happen. Scott said Houston wants Josh McCown as head coach, but apparently sent their other two finalists and asked if they would keep McCown as an assistant. Josh McCown of zero coaching experience. Yeah, because like Josh McCown is one of three for the running for head coach, including Flores.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would hire Flores over McCown.
I think it's Flores' job, to be honest, and like the other guys were just like the candidates.
Yeah, but also
McCown,
like Scott's talking about the fact that Brian Flores is black and Josh McCown is one of the whitest people I've ever seen. Like,
well,
he's almost clear.
He's a purebred. I mean, yeah, he doesn't have any coaching experience, but in his defense, he's been on the sideline a lot and has done like coaching because he's been a backup forever, you know.
I would like to see Josh McCown coach a football team. I'd be curious to see what that looked like. But also, he maybe do offensive coordinator first.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like he's got to get something at a lower level before he starts like maybe he should be the quarterback's coach or something, you know, like somewhere.
But to the Texans to fire oh my god, whatever. What's his name? I don't remember.
Daly or Dolly.
But to fire him and then to hire McCown, that would be insane.
What the hell was that guy's name?
I don't know.
It like didn't matter. Like Houston just didn't matter. You know.
It's because Deshaun Watson sexually assaulted 22 women.
Yeah, David Culley. I was taking his last name and putting it. Yeah, exactly. And they're trying to get out of it. Yeah, David
Scott's
Culley.
saying Culley now. Too late, Scott.
Too
already
late,
said
Scott.
It. Son of a bitch.
You just got fact smacked.
I like that.
You just got fact smacked, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Let's wrap this up. Let's get out of here. Oh, by the way, so Las Vegas officially hired Josh McDaniels.
Yeah.
Is he gonna go?
I
Is he gonna
think.
like actually go and be a coach, or
I wonder how many people are betting that he welches again and goes back to New England.
well, it is Vegas.
Hey, I like
Betting.
that.
Yeah, but like he doesn't have Tom Brady to go back to, so why would he do that? Oh yeah, picks. You should probably pick some
hey,
picks.
Hey, before that just reminded me. Okay, so Mike and I chat
Excuse me.
throughout the day. It's just a fun thing. I get quite a bunch of joy out of it.
Mhm,
So this
mhm,
morning
mhm.
I was like, "Hello, Michael," and I went, "Remember when I talked to you on the telephone yesterday?" And I made like a bunch of telephone references, and then he responded back with, "Yes, Nick, I recall that from yesterday," and I fucking laughed hard. I loved it, man. It was so great. Oh my god, you would have been so proud. Oh, it's
Always
great.
proud. Always proud of a Michael joke.
Oh
When he nails them, he knocks them out of the park.
yeah,
Absolutely.
dude. He's been killing it. Last week he was making some really good lead jokes. Man, he's been killing it.
He's on fire. Oh, I got new glasses.
Oh, that's probably why I'm so turned on right now.
It's funny because I was wearing new glasses in the last episode, and I'm wearing new glasses from those glasses in this episode.
How many new glasses do you got, bro?
Just these two because my prescription got messed up, and I couldn't change
Yeah.
it, so I had to order new ones with different prescription. We need to get out of here. What is your Pro Bowl? What's your Pro Bowl? What's your Pro Bowl?
NFC East. NFC East by 10.
That's not a valid
I mean,
selection.
sorry. The NFC by 10.
Ah, okay. Well, we're not doing scores.
The NFC by 10!
All right, I'm gonna put by 10. I don't know why. I'm picking the AFC. Deal with it.
By
Menon.
what?
By Menon. By Menon. It's a speed
What?
stick. It's a speed stick commercial reference. AFC by 17. Eat shit.
Thanks, Scott. Scott said I had a solid pick. So suck it, Jesse.
Okay. So all of a sudden now you value Scott's opinion.
Yeah. When Scott agrees with me, he's 100% right.
Hey, let's make our Super Bowl prediction now, just in case we don't.
No, bro. We got to do because we got to do our fucking we got to do our juicies next week.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I got the shivers. Sorry. All right. Well, then I'm kicking this thing to the curb.
Shiver me timbers.
Timber me shivers.
We didn't really talk about it, but yeah, Flores is suing the NFL for racism. Anyway, yeah. We talked about it a little bit, but not really about that meat. I mean, because the NFL is a racist business.
I literally said he's suing the NFL in 3 teams, and then I spelled out why.
Oh. Okay. Well, I've been drinking, Jesse. You can't expect me to remember everything. All right. Are we rolling? Are we
Yes,
rolling?
we've been rolling.
Hey, listen to us anywhere podcasts are available, motherfuckers.
Yeah, you can watch old episodes anytime on YouTube or Twitch live every time we do this thing.
Yes. Scott said he made fun of me, but I didn't feel it, so it didn't count. Booyah.
That's
All
true.
right.
Doesn't count if you don't feel it.
Nope. Nope. Just
Hey!
have Jesse's wife. Oh shit.
Yeah, when she's with you.
Yeah.
It was a slam, but like a double slam. I slammed myself and you at the same time. Anyway, you can tweet at us at ProFootballJuice. Hashtag Nation. If you go to Facebook and look up the Pro Football Juice, we're gonna be there. We gonna be there on Pro Football Juice. Or ProFootballJuice@gmail.com,
I want to send a special shout out to our regulars: Scott, Michael, Jeremy, Danielle, Alicia, Jeff,
Snowman?
Snowman. Yeah.
Jeremy, maybe? I don't know. No,
Jeremy.
the other Jeremy. My brother.
Yeah. Just the regs. The
Just
reg
the
reg.
reggies. If we
Yeah.
forgot any reggies, you know,
Yeah.
I'm a little bit miffed that some of our old reggies didn't come back. Lightning
Yeah.
Rush. I'm sad. I miss them. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not upset. I just missed them. And so I funnel my emotions into rage. Nice
Excuse me.
work.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh,
thanks
Scott
to
texted us, and you know what? We'll talk about it later. Low
Movie Room
trophy.
Films.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks to Arcadian Brewing.
Thanks to Menemily and hashtag BritBrit.
But Jesse, thanks to that lovely lady, Brienne.
She is lovely. God, I'm gonna go upstairs and just
Get turned down.
watch her sleep.
I am too because of the fucking nanny cam.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Takes the bill.
I forgot I didn't take that off of the public server. BrienneSleeping.com for all those interesting. Jesse sleep. It's separate from Jesse sleeping with his CPAP machine.com.
Yeah, that one's much more fun.
I had to stop. I had to discontinue JesseSnoring.com.
That's good shit.